November 8th, full moon in the sign of Taurus. This full moon has a lot of beautiful, big, bold energies happening. Why? Because it's not only a beaver moon, a blood moon, but it's also an eclipse. And we're going to talk about what these energies means for you in this video. I'm going to break it down, the 5 major themes of this full moon that is packed, guys, with energies of transformation. So if you work with this energy will work with you and through you. So why don't we get started? If you guys are new here to the channel, my name is Tina Wong, and on Awaken with Tina, I post here every single day, channel messages, divine guidance, so that you can step into your truth, your power, and your light. So if you guys are about that life, like this video, share this video, and also let me know down below if you like it, and of course subscribe to the channel. So with that, guys, let's get into theme number 1. So the first thing we need to know that this full moon has a lot of names, a lot of energies attached to it. So I want to break it down one by one for you. First of all, this is called a beaver moon, a blood moon, and straightforward, in short, that you can see the color kind of like a bloody red when you look into the moon. So this particular hint is kind of like a reddish hint where you can also see a lot of different type of energies when you see the moon. And what does it mean for you? It means that it's not just a regular moon, it's a cool moon. I feel like we have to insert that one from Mean Girl. I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom, pretty much. So what this is saying is that there's a lot of magic infused in here, especially when it comes to the magic of red, the magic of passion, the magic of doing something that really excites you. I want to talk more about that in theme number 2 and 3. But for now, just know that the name comes from that reddish color, but also the eclipse energy. The eclipse energy is a very potent one. You know, lunar eclipse, it doesn't come around very often, but when it does, it signifies change, transformation, sudden movement, sudden shifts in our life. So what are we talking about? We can talk about some things abruptly end, a new beginning, a breakup, a new job, a new career, a new opportunity, a new move. Like me, recently I just moved in Canada, or moved back in Canada, I guess. I've been traveling around the world for so long. I haven't been back in 2.5 years, so it's really my first time being back in a very long time. And I'll talk more about why these things happen in theme number 2 and 3. But for this one, understanding that eclipse happen when you're ready. Okay, so even if you feel like you're not ready and all these changes are happening, just know that from a soul level, you've been ready. So the more you resist the change, the more it's going to hit you in the face. But the more that you flow with the change and knowing that it is happening regardless, you will be able to really quantum leap your life and allow yourself to really step up in the most beautiful way. So whether it is that you're being called right now for a new career change, for a location change, a new relationship status change, really feel into what needs to happen for you to be in alignment with you. Number 2, theme number 2 here is all about being the sun in Scorpio and the moon in Taurus. So let's talk about this a little bit. This full moon is in the sign of Taurus, which we know, beautiful, beautiful earth sign. It rules luxury, good taste, comfort, and all the beauties. But also, when the sun here is in Scorpio, it really brings up a lot of triggers and tension, and here's why. Scorpio and Taurus, in short, it is really that opposite energy. It's like the opposite end of the stick. So when these things happen, the energies of duality comes up. And what does that mean? It means that there's 2 sides to the coin, 2 ends of the stick. So there can be a lot of opposing energies playing in your life right now. I really want to be here. I also don't want to be here. I really want to do this, but I also don't want to do this, right? I want to move here, but I also don't want to move here. I want a new job, but I also really like my old job. So there's a lot of that energies happening right now. And this happens because we have the eclipse and also the sun and the moon in kind of like the opposite energies. And how do you navigate this? First, we have to understand what Scorpio energy is, and we have to understand what Taurus energy is. So let's talk about the sun first, and I want to move into the good part. So the sun here in the sign of Scorpio, and the sun really governs ourself, right? The sun is more apparent than the moon, and it's more brought in the daylight. So what does it mean? It means that it's our outward expression. So the outward expression of the energy right now is in Scorpio. And Scorpio is that water sign, emotions, right? But it's also that sign of the phoenix rising, the sign of seeing beneath the layers, and the signs of really diving deep into transformations and the core of you. So Scorpio is really that sign that keeps on changing and evolving and not afraid to change and not afraid to dive. Now, when we're talking about our moon, right? Our moon is currently in Taurus, and the moon rules our emotions, our inner world, the more intricate things of life. And it's in Taurus, okay? And Taurus, unlike Scorpio, Taurus is an earth sign. So stability, groundedness is something that's really important to Taurus. And the energy here is that it is looking for something of a foundation. And Scorpio is like, I want to change, I want to move, I want to evolve. But Taurus is like, I'm trying to grip onto this. I don't know if I'm ready to change. I don't know if I'm ready to evolve. I don't know if this is too fast or too sudden. So what happens here is that things are definitely changing because we are in that energy of the eclipse, but it's changing in a very intentional way. That's what I'm seeing here. It's not as chaotic, right? So with Taurus energy, the energies is more calm, it's more foundational, and in our inner world, how we feel and what's important for our feelings right now is to feel grounded. It's to feel like we have a foundation. It feels that our needs are being met. We have a roof over our head. We have something kind of stable, okay? Like there's certain things stable in our life, and then we can talk about change, and then we can talk about transformation. And the perfect example is actually where I am right now. I've been traveling this year over 8 countries. Crazy. So many flights, oh my gosh, been traveling so much. And right now, I'm feeling called for the first time ever to actually be in Canada for the next couple of months. Having actually a place where I'm actually staying for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, that means so much to me. What that means that I'm able to, go shopping for heavy things. I don't know if you guys are excited about this, but I'm actually really excited after living, off my 2 suitcases for like years. But having a place like this allows me to unpack my next level self, because actually my sun sign is in Scorpio, so my birthday is coming up, yes, on November 19th. And what that means is that I am preparing for my next evolution in a place where I can rest, okay? I don't have to think about, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here, I have to fly here, I have to fly here. So really booking off all the things on my schedule and really allowing myself to stay grounded will allow me to go deeper into my knowing, into my next evolution. So what does it mean for you? It means that, do you have a place where you can unwind? Do you have a routine that you can go to really allow yourself to dive deeper into your depth, your truth, your next evolution? So having something like a schedule, like a routine, or a place of comfort, a place of where you can meditate and really tune in, that's going to be very, very critical for you. And by the way, on November 11th, that is the 11/11 gateway. And what does that mean for you? It means that this full moon is directly preparing you for the big alignment, the portal of alignment happening on November 11th. And also, I'm going to be hosting a live masterclass on how you can really transform your life. And the name of it is called Awaken Your Soul. So if you're feeling the call to go, grab your notebook, grab your water, grab your pen, because we're going to dive really deep on how you can make these energies work for you, because November 11th, big portal, big gateway. So if you're feeling called to it, link is in the description for you. It's a free ticket. So make sure you grab your ticket and I will see you there. Theme number 3 is all about understanding the Taurus energy even more. The Taurus energy is all about that, that stability, yes, but we're also talking about the mundane of things. What does it mean? It means that Taurus right now is looking for, yes, comfort and stability, but it also doesn't want to be stagnant, right? It doesn't want to be boring. It doesn't want to be just off day in and day out doing the same thing. So what is this calling you is understanding what is actually stable and foundational and serving you, but what is also boring, mundane, washed out, you grown out of it, right? You have to really ask yourself that. Maybe it comes to your relationship, right? Taurus also rules love. So when you're in a relationship or in a connection, what feels nourishing, fun, exciting for you? And what feels like you're just doing the thing because you're doing the thing? And when it comes to your job, are you waking up and feeling excited, even if, it's the same thing every day? Or you're waking up and you're like, oh my gosh, FML, I have to do this thing. I'm not looking forward to it. Then there's something for us to look at. So I want you to grab your journal and write this down. What is exciting in my life right now? How am I creating space for it? Okay, so write down these two questions. What is exciting in my life right now? And how am I making space for it? That's going to allow you to dive deep into how are you making your life exciting, even if there's not much going on, but excitement comes from within. And life is all about increasing and expanding that energy field of vitality, of excitement, of curiosity. And if we feel like we know everything, nothing's interesting, then we lose that excitement. Then is life really something that you look forward to every single day anymore? So that's something you want to be asking yourself. Number four now, this is really exciting because the Taurus energy, it rules comfort, luxury, and money, baby. So let's talk about that, okay? So what you need to know about this November 8th full moon is that there's a lot of energies focusing on expansion, right? The expansion of wealth, the expansion of money, the expansion of you, the expansion of comfort and luxury, okay? I have a story for you, okay? So actually on my way home from Bali to, where am I right now? Canada. Been traveling so much, sometimes I'm like, I don't even know where I am. So when I was in Bali to Canada, I had to take a flight. My layover was in Paris, and I like Paris. So I had my macaron and I had my shopping, right? I was shopping for all these things. And of course, I got these luxury candles, and I was so excited to get them because I've been wanting them for so long, but then I move so much and they're so freaking big and heavy that I can't really move them around. So by just getting a couple of candles to be home here with me in Canada, that means everything. I don't care how much they cost. I'm like, I need them, right? So right now in your life, maybe you're feeling the need to splurge, right? The need to do something that is exciting for your soul. And the thing with spending money on things that is considered luxury is expensive. It's not a need, but it's something of our desire. It's like we get to play, right? We get to have fun. We get to create magic. So this is basically allowing yourself to ask yourself, okay, if money wasn't the problem, what would I be doing? What would I be creating? What would I be adding to my home, adding to my space, adding to my routine? What would be exciting for me right now, right? So that's one way of playing with that energy. Doesn't mean that you actually have to go there and buy that thing that is out of your budget, but what if you have the extra? Or what if it is, let's say you have $100, like how can I make this really fun for me? So this is really that energy of Taurus of yes, you work hard, but what about enjoying life, right? It's what's the point of working so much but then you're not enjoying, you're not investing in yourself, right? Think of yourself as an investment. Are you investing in yourself? Are you treating yourself with love and care? Are you treating yourself with fun, play, and desire? So this is the energy of money also wants to expand and play in your life. A lot of people say they want money, but are you willing to invest in yourself? Are you willing to invest in your future? Are you willing to invest to expand your financial health, right? So there's a lot of these energies that wants you to pay attention to. This is a good time for you to look for investments, opportunities like self-investment. Me, myself, I was just doing some calculations. I have invested over $46,000 or $47,000 this year alone in mentorship and in spaces, with the people that I absolutely adore. And that really helps me level up in my energy field. I do coaching for a lot of my clients, and I definitely believe in this work. When it comes to mentorship, when it comes to coaching, there's no way that I'm able to grow at the level I'm growing at right now, living the life that I get to live right now without mentorship, without being spaces with people who have done it, walked the path, and holding that space for me to grow. So that's why my clients get so many results in so fast, because I'm growing so fast because I'm investing in myself. So how are you investing in yourself? Are you being in spaces with people that inspire you, that expands you, that stretches you? That's definitely the best way to get to that next level self. Number 5. And number 5 here, this is so near and dear to the heart, because number 5 is all about value and worth. Why is it coming up now? We're talking about the energy of Taurus full moon, right? Luxury, comfort, money, but also money, comfort, all of that luxury, it comes with worth, right? Value and worth. And we're talking about self-worth. We're talking about self-value. Everything comes from you. If you don't believe that you're worth this much, or maybe you're not able to hold that much, right? If you don't believe you're worth $1 million, then how can you hold energetically the space for $1 million to come in your life? And this is the stuff that is very interesting. What if you're someone right now, you're a coach, you're a healer, maybe you're a service provider, and you're not charging the rate that you're worth? Maybe you're providing so much value, you're doing so much, and you're overdoing and you're over everything, but you're charging like what, $10 an hour? I don't know, $20 an hour? Then this is something that you want to look at, right? And this is really understanding, are you really getting paid for what you do? Are you really getting checked with yourself? What is your worth? What is your value? Are people seeing that? Are you seeing it? That's the first question. Oftentimes we always blame, we always look outwards. Why don't they see my value? Why are they not seeing it? Why not appreciating me? Are you seeing your own value? Are you seeing your own worth? And are you appreciating you? So at the end of the day, everything comes from you. So I want you to really meditate on this and really understand, what is your true worth? What is your true value? Your intrinsic worth, your intrinsic value. It doesn't get to decrease when people don't see it. In fact, it's always the way, and expanding in the way that you expand yourself. You believe in yourself, you trust in yourself. And I want to be making a separate meditation on this, so look out for that. And in the meantime, guys, make sure you grab that ticket in the description box, where you will get a free ticket to my 11/11 event, which is a masterclass, Awaken Your Soul. Amazing. And if you've been in my masterclass before, you know that it's always potent. There's so much emotions. We laugh, we cry, we journal, we meditate, we shift. That's the power. So I invite you to grab your ticket. And of course, if you guys don't have me on my Instagram, follow me at Awaken with Tina. I always post beautiful downloads, divine guidances for you there as well. So like this video if you got anything from it. Comment down below if you guys are coming to the 11/11. Comment down 11/11. And if there's anything that you would like me to make videos on, guys, let me know down below. And guys, as always, love you so much, and we'll talk to you soon.